Within the first 6 weeks of this semester, after Dr. Cephas Archie was removed from his position as Chief Diversity Officer, or CDO, by President Heidi McPherson, there's been a peaceful protest by students outside of the President's house, the naming of a new interim CDO, a town hall meeting with President McPherson giving automated responses, the mayor of Rochester publicly stating her disappointment in Brockport, a visit from the SUNY Chief Diversity Officer, an Equal Employment Opportunity Commission complaint filed against the college, the resignation of Brockport's Diversity Recruitment and Retention Specialist Dr. Sandra Vasquez, a walkout/sit-in protest by students from the union to the Allen Administration Building where McPherson's office is, a report that the chief of university police was trying to dig up dirt on Dr. Archie, a Monroe County legislator calling for an investigation of SUNY Brockport, the SUNY chancellor visiting campus because Brockport's out of pocket, and Heidi McPherson beginning to wear diapers due to crapping her pants out of fear every day. We briefly spoke on this last episode, but I think it's important to note that Dr. Archie was a very influential figure on campus and became the catalyst for many of these events. Dr. Archie was one of the only people of color that many students of color identified with, and as disappointing as it sounds, probably the only black employee some students knew. Now, the only person of color some students know is Talon Man. You're here to speak about All Black, so are you excited for All Black everything?
I have never been more excited for anything in my life. I've been fiending for this since last year's event. Every day on my calendar, I counted down the days until All Black 2020. 300 days, 200 days, and finally it's this weekend. I was just telling my boyfriend, my king, that All Black is like Christmas for me. So he bought me my ticket for the event on Valentine's Day. And now my child is due on Thanksgiving. I'm kidding.
What made you fall in love with OSAD?
Not you. Let me tell you. I was born in 1999, which was 31 years after the inception of OSAD, originally known as the Black Student Liberation Front in the year 1968. Ever since I was a child, I wanted to go to the college at Brockport because of OSAD. Now that I'm here, I'm even more in love. Well, with OSAD, not with Brockport. Oh my gosh! Speaking of silent, I'm so excited for the silent party. It's the after party for All Black. My soul is ready. I hope somebody's son is ready to catch this wine because I'm going to throw it back like it's 1968, which was the year that OSAD was founded as the Black Student Liberation Front.
Welcome to the Comedy Desk. I'm Serenity Lovett.
And I'm Kadeem Blackman, and here's today's headlines.
On November 25th, United States Border Protection agents fired tear gas at migrants in Tijuana, Mexico after a protest. Great. The U.S. can fire tear gas at innocent people not even in the country, but can't stop a gang of infected romaine lettuce from California from killing Americans?
Harvard researchers claim that a mysterious interstellar object floating through space, nicknamed Oumuamua, could possibly be an alien probe. The United States allegedly wants to fire tear gas on the object before it crosses the border.
The United States experienced the longest partial government shutdown in its history, which lasted 35 days. A volcano could erupt on campus, and Brockport wouldn't even shut down for a day. They'd be like, technology services are working to resolve the issue. Classes will continue as scheduled. The floor would literally be lava, and you'd still see those little golf cart thingies driving around campus looking like WALL-E.
Last week, Canada legalized recreational marijuana. After hearing this news, Snoop Dogg changed his name to Snoop Moose.
Over the summer, a Brockport police officer disguised as a construction worker to better spot distracted drivers. Why is Brockport like this? Like, what kind of Looney Tunes type of, I don't know, who suggested this idea to them? Takashi 6ix9ine?
Rapper Takashi 6ix9ine was arrested on federal racketeering charges and will spend nearly a year in a federal detention center until his trial. Many believe that Takashi will have a rough time in prison, but he's used to having it rough, since he's been suffering from skittlepox for most of his life.
Singer Summer Walker received praise for her debut album, Over It, from Drake, as seen in a screenshot of a message thread posted on Walker's Instagram. Drake claimed that Walker inspired him to write 2 songs early in the morning. If I was on Drake's writing team, I would be so mad if Drake called me at 3 a.m. and told me to start writing. I'd be like, what do you think is it, like, how are you gonna get inspired and then tell me to start writing? Me? Hip-hop artist Designer wants to be released from his Good Music contract due to issues with the music label. He released a statement saying, "Grrr."
Last month, reports claimed that rapper Future allegedly didn't want any fat women to enter the club he was partying in. He later denied the claim. However, some women report that they were turned away for being a certain size. This was one of the most confusing nights of Rick Ross's career.
JT, who is one half of the hip-hop duo City Girls, was released from prison last week and will finish his sentence for credit card fraud in a halfway house. However, JT might end up going back to prison after she finds out that Young Miami spent all of her music royalties. See, JT, what had happened was... It's Young Miami and I came to my stacker.
Popular singing competition, American Idol, returned earlier this month for its 16th season, but has lost viewers and come under some scrutiny due to allegations made against host Ryan Seacrest and some questionable antics by new judge Katy Perry. Katy Perry's last album wasn't that big of a hit, and viewers might not be watching out of fear that she might perform a song off of the album at any given moment. Katy Perry is a certified star with a proven body of work, but at this rate, Katy Perry could audition on The Voice and none of the judges would turn around for her.
Before going on a hiatus, Fifth Harmony won the Kids' Choice Award for Favorite Music Group. And there's hope for some of their solo careers because former Fifth Harmony member, Camila Cabello, won the Kids' Choice Award for Favorite Breakout Artist. And by some, I mean Normani Corday. The other three members are probably praying for the group to stay together, or at least to be casted in a reboot of the Cheetah Girls. If they all become solo artists next year, Camila or Normani will win Kids' Choice Awards, and Lauren, Allie, and Dinah will have to disguise themselves as slime to get on the show.
A new Nickelodeon-themed indoor water park opened in a New Jersey supermall this month. Luckily for Nickelodeon, they didn't have to spend so much on slime because New Jersey has so much of it available.
Actor Channing Tatum announced last week that he and his wife, Jenna Dewan, would be separating after almost 9 years of marriage. Unfortunately, they have no choice but to keep living together due to the fact that a mob of single women have crowded around the house, making it physically impossible to open the front door.
Power couple Beyonce and Jay-Z announced their second On the Run tour, which will begin this summer. Since this is their first tour together after Jay-Z allegedly cheated on Beyonce, I imagine Beyonce punishing Jay by not inviting him to rehearsals and having him show up not knowing what to do. Beyonce will be singing, then flaming hoops will emerge from the stage floor, and she'll say, "My wonderful husband will now jump through hoops for me. Isn't that right, Jay?" And Jay will be like, Gia, I don't remember you saying nothing about jumping through hoops. I was just gonna stand in the corner and bop my head while I rap, you know, like I usually do. Then Beyonce will say, "Jay's so funny, y'all. Let's cheer him on." The crowd will start cheering him on like, "Yes, Queen Bey, whatever you say." Then Jay will probably say something like, "I'm a baller, so a hoop ain't no problem. I be trotting the whole globe, and I ain't from Harlem." Then he'll make two words rhyme that actually don't. "If I feel, I won't feel the heat. Unless I'm in Miami, I got the city's key." Just like that. Then after he catches on fire, Beyonce will make him cross the tightrope with a unicycle, juggle chainsaws, and dive into a giant glass of boiling hot lemonade.
I can't be tricked with, no, cause you can't touch this, ayy. Which I do lit tricks, huh? My candy lit, ayy. Fly on a broomstick, huh? I'm on some weird ayy. He say it's getting too spooky, yeah. I'm on that magic, huh? Turn to a cat witch, turn to a bat witch. I'm on that boo, shh. You on that last scare, huh? Which I do with, go see what pumpkins. He say it's getting too spooky, yeah. I'm on that magic.
You know why these witches love me? Cause Dracula don't like the sun. I be twisting her braids while she sucking my blood, take them out, then I make a bun. I suck blood from the neck and she tasty, biting her, know how I drink it up. I be cool on them witch, ain't no pressure, till I met this little creeper named Salem.
I want to be the ray of light that brightens the day for all the lovely children in the whole world. It's Mardi Gras, but Ashley can't wait for Easter. She finds a puppy and she feeds her. Ashley and her puppy love everyone. They have a lot of fun in the New Orleans sun. And then the puppy bites Ashley in the face. Takes out her eyeballs, he loves the taste. Gnawing away at her flesh. The puppy is me, demonic possessed.
Wait, okay. You know that's not lighthearted, right? Listen. Okay, you're talking about a child being eaten by her dog. I don't get it.
Innocence precious?
The movie Parasite won the Academy Award for Best Film, becoming the first non-English language film to do so. The accomplishment should have gone to designer's upcoming documentary.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is producing a show about his life. I'm 100% ready to see Rockish.
People got upset that Jesse Owens, Ruby Bridges, Barack Obama, that Halle Bailey was cast as a fish person in an upcoming Disney movie.
Regal Movies switched from Coke to Pepsi, and some people didn't like the change. However, it's always better to go from Coke to Pepsi than to go from Pepsi to doing Coke.
After receiving abundant criticism for the appearance of Sonic in the trailer for the live-action Sonic the Hedgehog movie, director Jeff Fowler said that the movie studio will be redesigning the character. You know, props to them for correcting their mistake, but how did so many people work on this and no one said, hey guys, you know, I think that Sonic kind of looks like a Little League mascot on crack. It's like they went with their first draft. It's like they had all their artists draw multiple designs and they said, that one, that's the worst, let's go with that.
The redesign for Sonic in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie has been completed, and fans are thrilled with the new design. However, Amy the Hedgehog was redesigned by a Miami plastic surgeon, and now looks like a generic Instagram model.
According to The Hollywood Reporter, Disney will be producing a live-action version of Lilo and Stitch. All I ask are a few things. Don't have The Rock play everyone, don't let Vin Diesel play the social worker, and please don't let Kevin Hart be Stitch. Oh, and please do Nani justice. Nani is too fine not to cast her properly. If you can't find anyone fine enough to play her who can't make me feel like she loves Lilo with every fiber of her being, just cancel the whole movie. Netflix announced that they are producing a live-action version of Nickelodeon's Avatar: The Last Airbender. Some of the potential titles for the new series are House of Katara, Aang is the New Avatar, and Dear Firebender. Netflix raised the price of its service for all plans earlier this year. Netflix said, y'all been chilling for too long. It's time for Netflix and Bill.
A performance artist ate a $120,000 piece of artwork in Miami, which was just a banana taped to a wall. Mona Lisa is so mad right now because she's been sitting there for centuries and no man's ever tried to eat her.
The United States women's national soccer team won the 2019 Women's World Cup in France. Unlike past winners, the team didn't want to go to the White House after the victory, and apparently, neither did William Henry Harrison.
A new theory suggests that dinosaurs may have gone extinct due to consuming toxic plants. This supports my personal theory that dinosaurs went extinct due to smoking excessive amounts of toxic marijuana. Come on, we all know brontosauruses used to get high.
The first hormonal male birth control shot is being developed by an engineer in India. I think they'll be pretty successful because the last time there was male birth control in the Eastern Hemisphere, it worked on everyone except Moses.
Last month, a team of international astronomers and scientists captured the first ever image of a black hole. Said Brittany on her Facebook status, "Wow, how'd NASA get a picture where my heart used to be? Hashtag sorry, not sorry."
The 2018 calendar worked out so that Easter and April Fool's Day fell on the same date this year. I can only imagine the look on my pastor's face when he sees all of the Monopoly money I put in the offering basket.
On March 12, 2019, the World Wide Web turned 30 years old. Happy birthday, Internet. However, Internet Explorer still hasn't fully loaded the invitations to the Web Suite 16. Like always, it may be a bit late.
Last month, a group of over 30 Brockport student leaders participated in the first annual Unity trip to Washington, D.C. This was the largest group of educated leaders to step foot in Washington in years.
Brockport University Police now has a new lab explosive detection canine dog named Ellie, which means Ellie will probably get you arrested before you bomb your NETS test.
Miss South Africa won the 2019 Miss Universe pageant. It was a beautiful moment, but the only thing that kind of ruined it was Steve Harvey announcing her as Nelson Mandela. Kendrick Lamar's album, Damn, became the first hip-hop album to be awarded the prestigious Pulitzer Prize for Music. This is truly groundbreaking, not only for hip-hop, but for journalism, because after Lamar's win, dozens of journalists and newspapers began creating their own rap albums. So next year, expect to see titles such as New York Rhymes, We Gettin' Papers, Straight Out of Commas, and My Beautiful Dark Printed Fantasy.
Last Wednesday, Brockport's official newspaper, The Stylist, released a special satirical issue which mocked some of the culture on campus. Some students are loving it, and some students are finding it to be problematic. All I know is that whether it's a real stylist or a fake stylist, it still works as efficient toilet paper.
Yeah, I read the issue, and it's so corny. Like, honestly, who would waste their time writing stupid jokes about their college? So you wanted to talk about how our society accepts spending more money than necessary for Christmas gifts and going broke because of it?
Yeah, I think it's crazy how much it's accepted. Society is wildin'.
So do you blame capitalism and consumer culture?
No, I blame everybody in this country for being broke.
What?
If people would just get their paper up, buying a few stocking stuffers wouldn't make them broke. People want to blame Christmas for making them poor. Don't blame the holidays, blame your lack of hustle.
So you're blaming people for buying gifts?
Yeah, no one told you to spend beyond your means.
It's beyond your means.
That too. People need to stop trying to impress people and buying things they can't afford. People need to stop trying to look rich and stop capping on Instagram. Get off Instagram and get on your grind. I be on my grind, so I don't have time to post all the luxury items I wear, like Fendi and Versace and Gucci. You know what these broke boys be wearing? Mickey, Donald, and Goofy.
And that's all for the Comedy Desk. I'm Kadeem Blackman.
And I'm Serenity Lovett.
And remember to help control the idiot population and get yourself spayed or neutered.
That was cute.
I feel like we're Twitches.
We are Twitches.
Make this beat. Which I'm a star, I got these wizards wishing. He say he hungry, so I could some children. Yeah, that's my guy, he gon' sit down and listen. Give him a hat so he don't get a hold up. Which I'm a star, I got these wizards wishing. He say he hungry, so I could some children. Yeah, that's my guy, he gon' sit down and listen. Give him a hat so he don't get offended. He know he giving his spirit to Salem. He know it's very expensive to treat me. So I'm gonna go put those sweets in that bucket, because when I need candy, I ain't trying to hold up. He know he giving his spirit to Salem. He know it's very expensive to treat me. So I'm gonna go put those sweets in that bucket, because when I need candy, I ain't trying to...